Hey guys, this is Pierre with Jill's Balance Fitness. I came here today to show you guys a few shoulder rehabilitation exercises. They're mainly so that you can do them and not feel any pain while doing them. It's mainly to feel tiredness, not a burn or feeling that you got to go heavy. These will all be light weights. I'm using tubing and some light dumbbells just to show you guys the proper form. I got a towel. Just get a Rehab little towel. It's going to help you as well, and I'll show you how to implement that. So there's different ways that I do it in my training sessions. I have a certain program that I run through between the warm-up, prepping the muscle, doing certain concentric contractions before I load the muscle, and then to calm it down. So these will just be thrown at you in different ways. I'm not going to put it in the same order that I do in my program, but just give you some ideas on what stuff that you could do. Okay. The towel is mainly going to be used to keep your arm in line when doing some of these exercises. It'll just come right here, right under your elbow, and that's going to help you to, when we do certain exercises, to make sure that it stays close to the body and you don't have your elbows out, going away from your body. We'll start with the internal external rotation. I just have my tubing just wrapped around something that's stationary. We'll do the external rotation first, and keep your elbows right to your side. And all I'm going to do is, with my wrist nice and straight, I'm just going to pull out. And then if it's too easy, I'll step out, add that resistance. I can gauge it with the tubing, make it a little bit harder. Or if it's too hard, just come in a little closer and see how that might feel for you. So the movement is very small. As you can tell me, from here and in, that's all that's needed. You don't need to go too far out, because the further you go out, the more you're going to want to take your elbow away from your body. So very small, out and in for your external. Just nice and slow. And then you can turn around. I won't do it here, but if I turn around, it would look like this. To do the internal rotation now, in towards my body. Same distance that you had when you were going out. That's where you start here, and then you pull in to that starting position, just like that. Without the towel, you tend to want to keep your elbows in. You throw your shoulder alignment off, or you might want to keep your elbows out here as you do it, and you don't want that. You want to keep it nice and straight, and if you can't do it on your own, throw a towel in, squeeze, and then do it like this. Make sure that it's nice and straight, 90-degree angle. You're not up here doing this. You're not down here pulling in by your belly button. Just straight out from whatever that straight line is, perpendicular to the floor or parallel to the floor. And do not pop your shoulders out. Do not lift your elbows. It's a very small movement. In and out. Okay? It's just a little tubing and a towel. Next one that you can do, I just have my tubing wrapped around my pull-up station. Anything that you can wrap your tubing to. Keep your chest out, navel in, arms straight out, and just pull down nice and easy, and bring it back up. All control. With all these, you want to do control. I don't want to see this. No, it's not working it. Plus, if you have an injury, you don't want to be doing that anyway. So just go on to it. If it's too hard, you could always step closer. Too easy, step closer. You want to make it harder, to step further away, give it a little bit more tension. Just pull down and up. You can even drop down to your knees if you need to get a little bit more height in that shoulder. But normally with shoulder injuries, you tend not to be able to lift too high. So you gauge it. Start here, work your way back, drop your knees, that way your arms are a little bit higher in that extension. Then you do flexion down and up. With this tubing here, I'm just gonna toss it around my kettlebell. Maybe I'll wrap it one more time. You can anchor to anything that you want. I'm just going to use this kettlebell that's right here. My 35-pound kettlebell. up. Now, I'll work on the extension, way upwards. Down nice and controlled, don't let it slingshot down. Arm stays straight. Just be careful about what you're doing with your arm. You don't want to be doing this here. You want to keep the shoulder relaxed, arms to your side, and just let it pivot in the joint, up, and then down, nice and controlled. Nothing else is moving.